Hi friends, this is Sadik. Today I am going to demonstrate regarding a custom connector which I built to communicate with the Memcache. It's a memory cache, its full form, we call it, and it is used for general to have a external cache or key value of data can be persist in memory or external location, which can be used to extract or reuse in platform for further request or steps for processing. Okay. Generally, this kind of components or modules is being used when we want to segregate our platform for managing session or validation tokens or transaction states, uh, along with some other requirements to maintain the states of the actions being done on platform that would be independent from the behavior of the platform. Okay. So although these kind of cache storage cache mechanism being followed, um, something like whenever we are having on-premises deployment, cloud or private cloud deployment in MuleSoft, and having any kind of RTF deployment in a platform. Hence, then we are using such tool to maintain our object store status behavior or behave like an object store for us. If we require, we can use the processes or data and keep data temporary places. In last video, I have demonstrated for Redis as Mule 4 have Redis connector, and that can be used to perform the operations. A few of the operations are not available, but the enhancement is going on in Redis connector. In MuleSoft, I have built a custom connector which we are using to communicate or perform the actions with the Memcache. Okay, I am using right now a library for Memcache that can help me to perform or perform the operation on Memcache. Okay, let's go. Let me present again. Let me go. The agenda of this demo is that what is Memcache and its main features, and Memcache platform configuration, custom connector, Mule 4 feature, and that's demo. Okay. So what is the you can see here that what is the Memcache and its main feature. Memcache is in memory key value stores small chunk of arbitrary data. This is the general definition we have with Memcache, that doesn't store the data in any persistent storage. It keeps data in memory itself, in the cache itself. Although the limitation of cache is based on definition of or resources you have on your platform, you can assign or you can increase, or you can have distributed environment that your application can communicate any environment whichever have the capability to store the key or data to that can be accessed or push in the cache memory. Okay, you can see the it's based on memory platform, and it doesn't store anything. It's everything happen over here. The cache will be destroyed and the data will be not available. Although it can be installed on premises or cloud based in access can have for that. um, so I will demonstrate this mechanism on premises deployment. I have deployed in on Red Hat Linux, version 7.8. Okay, it can be deployed on 8 version as well. Okay, Memcache is not database. It's not database. So as I explained that it's keep the data in a memory, the whatever memory we are going to assign the platform for this instance or this process or this tool. It will use that cache or memory to store the data whichever we are going to push or we are going to send to the Memcache using our application. Okay, Memcache is not better than database. Definitely it's not better than database, but You know that database connections and latency, it's and the security in the communication, it's extend or added some additional latency in the response whenever we are performing any operation on a persistent storage, okay, a persistent environment. So hence this kind of tool is being used more and more whenever we have huge data processing or session management or request processing, managing the states of the process and the platform. We can use such kind of tool like Redis and Memcache to have external temporary data availability that can be reused in required. Okay. Memcache do not have any backup. Definitely, do not have backup. We mainly use as a cluster or a distributed environment for that to maintain the high availability or data integrity. Okay, so is a platform based deployment. It can be done for Memcache, but definitely you can have a deployment based on your requirement, like cluster, or you have load balancer, or you have independent standalone deployment from Memcache. Okay, it doesn't comply with any security. As I mentioned, that it doesn't comply with security and satisfy its high performance tool that it do not have any latency to communicate, authenticate the request. Hence, it is quite useful, and it need to be deployed in on premises, or under the network or the security boundary, which where your application is deployed to not have require any high security or any security feature that can be enabled to access the data from the memcache. Okay, the stored main memory, as I expressed, that it's a compressed item. Okay, it support distributed memory that likes as a multiple application, multiple environment instance we can send data. Okay, type of data you can see login token, session, temporary content, render for page and array object. Okay, and the limitations of the memcache platform. This actually um, this is not long lasting storage. Key can be evicted, like it will be deleted if there is a heavy load or a heavy amount of memory is being used for to keep the data. What is the and how it evict or it delete data from the storage or for the memory or cache. They follow the LRU policy, cache's LRU policy. That what is that? Least access key that will be removed from the cache to it will help to maintain the availability of the platform to keep accepting more requests to store data. So hence it will remove the data which is not being used very long time. It will delete data from the cache itself. Changing in the cache for data center support, okay, it's not fine. There's maximum size of cache, it can be 1 MB. You can put the data in 1 MB file. Data key should not have larger than 250 bytes. Multi-batch process can have any amount of components. So, okay, that's fine. Okay, achieve 22 megabytes. Mem cache key cannot contain null bytes. Okay, that these are the main features of the mem cache, memory cache, that we can use it for temporary managing the other platform. Okay, values stored in mem cache are retained as long as possible. Values can be removed from cache when a new value is added to the cache and the cache is under memory. You got my point? Like as we explained that this LRU policy is followed as if there is a stress in memory, and memory can the platform will try to check that which key is has not been used since very long time. They will delete that key from the memory and accept the value which is newly requested to store in memcache. Okay, so in this demo I'm going to demonstrate that get key value and put key value. What I'm doing here, right, I'm trying to extract the data information which I'm trying to keep in the memories over here. And I'm trying to extract the data. I'm trying to set the data, keep the data in system, that key value. Okay, second time to live is like how much uh, uh, time you want to, or the TTL you want to assign to the value to available in the cache. After that it will delete it by itself, okay, because this is going to be added of the property of this value key value pair in the memory cache. And the get key value, you can see that I'm trying to perform um, uh, I'm trying to extract the information value of the key whichever is I have stored with the help of this process, this method, okay. So let's go with the demo. Let me go over here. This is, let me close this one. Okay, Memcache. You can see this is my custom connector. I have built that. This is simple custom connector. You can steps you can find on .muleshop.com. Okay, that's Muleshop document site. You can have a better understanding how it can be created. Okay, the operation that you can see that I have two operations right now. The operation is like what is that? Get set put key and get key. Okay, what I'm trying to do over here that uh, you can see, let me go here. Okay, you can see first of things I want like to highlight here that I'm maintaining the Memcache client libraries which is provided by the Google, so I'm just using that libraries to maintain the to communicate with the Memcache. Okay, so you can see that I have added a dependency over here. I have added one dependency, that Memcache library, and then based on that I am just trying to perform the operations, and you can see that all the libraries is I have found from there itself. Not this one. Let me go connection. Where the connection? Okay, yeah, this one. So you can see the library I found that only. Okay, this library is from there only, and what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to create a connection. Okay, you can see that I'm trying to create the connection, and that connection I'm using for the operation. Okay, let's go one by one operation. You can see that here I have get key value. Okay, get key value. If you go over here, you can see that get key value. I'm passing the key value, and you can see that I'm trying to extract data from key from the Memcache. Okay, you can see that there's a many files processes there that can add append. Okay, you can add append the content of the key, you can add the server, you many things, many processes are available here. You can perform based on your requirement, but mainly we follow that get and set processes, or sometimes maybe append, because it's not required to have for MuleSoft integrations to perform the every operations which we require. Most of times get, set, append, add server, that's it. Not more than that we follow the, because it's a very extensive feature. They provide very extensive feature, so that's fine for us to maintain only two processes. Okay, so this one and set, if you go to the operation again, you can see the put, you can go to the put, you can see this put, and you can see that I am setting the value with the key value which I am passing. This is the second, how much time I want that this value should be alive or can be accessible in the memory, in the memcache memory, and the value. Okay, so let's go, and I have already installed this one. You can see this, what is the what is the POM, its POM is like 1.0.8. Okay, let's go and see this application. You can see this memcache 1.0.8. Okay, the same version I have right now. Okay, now what I'm doing here, I'm trying to configure one memcache. That the installation is very easy. You can find the link over here. You can see this is a link. If you want, you can follow the link. This link is very simple. You can just have to install on the uh, Red Hat. I have installed on 7. Okay, it's very simple steps. You can see that memory, you can as maximum number of memory you can assign, number of connections, number of memory you can assign, the accessibility you can configure, log you can configure. Okay, you can restart after that. It's very easy. Okay, no need to have some hard play or excessive effort you have to put into that. Thus you can do it right away. Okay, And then once you added the you added the dependency, you can see the dependency I have added. Okay, dependency that one I have added, you can see that I can see that connector in my palette. Okay, and then you can drag and drop the store data using the key, and the set data with the key, right? Let me put like let me put uh, key. Okay, and I will put sorry, this is the payload value. This is the value, and this is the key. Okay, what I'm going to send, it's going to store here, right? And then let me use it. Okay, store data result is going to store here. Okay, and then I will try again one more thing, and this is just payload, so not required to store anything, just go to the payload only. Okay, that's it. And one more thing, how to configure it, as this is sample only, but this is you can basically we have connection management is like we need to be keep like something like this way, uh, but I'm just demonstrating here, so I'm keeping this host and port separate. This is the host, this is the port. Okay, that's it. Okay, because as I explained here that whenever you're going to install here, um sorry, it's coming again, let me, okay, whenever you install here you can see the port number. Okay, that's why it's required, you can keep the port number over here. Okay, so that's fine. Let's go and run the application. I will debug it. Okay, let me go over here, let me keep this one here. I hope I have the data key and token. Okay, let's see what is happening here. As I have followed the same instruction. I have installed this application in my Linux system. Let me see show you that this is my Linux system which I have where I have installed this one. Okay, you can check that Memcache its status, it's running, right? Okay, and so hence let's do the testing. I have created tunnel to communicate with that. Okay, mainly we are I am using this property or this tool right now for one of the deployment to maintain the work as a object store process. Okay, so you can use for anything, but for runtime fabric it's very useful tool for use it in terms of your runtime is not constant or maybe updated or deleted. Okay, so let me see that it's a, yeah, let me, what happened, let me see, failed artifacts, what is that? Key expression value parameter is not support. Let me key, okay, key will not support it. Let me do go here. Okay, sorry for that. We can maintain the key, whatever token you can maintain here. This is just demo purpose, so that's why you are not able to see. It's not supporting right now, but yeah, definitely you can change it based on your code. Okay, the value is fine. Okay, that's okay. You can go in the code and you can change it from here, configuration. Okay, you can see that you can change the port, host, let me check the key, operation, um just a minute. Port, yeah, this is the key, right? This is the key is not supporting right now. You can make a key available over here, it will support then. Okay, so this for demos, are not taking care of this thing right now. Let's move ahead. Okay, I will see that what is this key. This is token, this is going to be token again. Okay, let me run it again. Just wait for a couple of moments, let it starts properly. Okay, now it started properly. Okay, the connection is everything working fine. Okay, the connection which I have provided is localhost. Okay, it's localhost I have provided for temp as I have created a tunnel. Okay, the timeout of this I have configured everything fine. Let's test it. Okay, okay, let's go and make a request. Is that, yeah, it's here. You can see the content. Okay, you can see the where is debugger. Okay, let's go over here. You can see debugger here. Okay, you can see the debugger, right? You can see the token key values coming right now. And you can just go over here, you will see that the variable value is true, right? It has stored the value in the key. Okay, in the memcache. Okay, now let's go and try to get the value. Right now is the payload is this, right? Now if we get the value, we are trying to get the value with the name of token, right? You can see the value of token is this. Okay, we were sending this value. Okay, now and then it stored the value with the help of token name, and now we are trying to extract the token. Now we got the value. Okay, it's very easy, but it's very useful, and we have using it's very helping a lot us to perform well for as a object store for runtime fabric or private cloud deployment, and or we are having on-premise deployment. Okay, so that's it. Hope you like this demo. MuleSoft has provided a very good capability to build a custom connector, and it's completely supports to have the libraries which are provided to communicate with Memcache. You can use, I will commit this code in my Git repository, Sadik Tech in Git repository. You can extract from there with the same name. Okay, thank you so much.